Daniel? Where the fuck are you? Answer me!
See Daniel out here?
No,
Daniel's on.
he's not here yet.
Okay, let's keep going. Daniel will be okay. He'll catch us up.
He'll catch us up. Maybe he'll catch up to us.
You
Maybe.
okay, Daniel? Where the
Girl,
fuck
there
has
you
he
go.
got to?
Stay cool. We'll get him back.
And I got that close-up view, which worries me a little bit. And I got that close-up view, it's just like, man, you're keeping me out from being able to see what's going on right now, and I don't like it. Back up off my character, just a little bit.
Daniel?
Where
are you, buddy?
Right there. Why did that change? What is it?
Andrew! Hey! You guys!
I'm
Ooh.
up here!
Boy, am I happy to see you guys.
Feelings mutual. Welcome back.
Get him up there. Where's the monster?
Oh my god. Thought I'd lost you.
Can't get rid of me that easy.
And then he dies. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Do I have to go that way? Follow the
Did you
chick,
spot
'cause
at
she's
that
gonna get in
kid,
trouble.
Barry?
Not seen her.
Come on. That's what you want to do. Not lift the hood to see if you got a running
I've
engine to
seen
get the hell
this
out of there.
before.
I don't know where you've seen that before, but sure, bro, chacho. Anything else behind here? Come on, give me another gun. Hey, thanks for
That's
the
real
follow.
hatred.
Appreciate it.
Wonder what the guy did.
Burn in hell. Little hope, please. Line has been drawn into the tragic case of the Clark House fire. Onlookers watched as Anthony Clark, the only survivor of the blaze, was released from police. Thursday afternoon, the onlookers said, "The poor boy, he must be going through hell right now." The Herald approached Mr. Clark for comment, but he has not. Blamed Clark, who was found with a box of matches in his hand at the scene, for causing the fire. When Clark left the Little Hope Police Department, passengers were heard to burn in hell. Okay, so Clark, that was the guy in the past. Not in the 1692 era, but I think it was like more like the, let's say like early 1900s or something. And they think that he, the guy who looks like this guy, was the cause of the fire when it was actually that crazy little kid or maybe a monster. I don't know. Haven't figured it out yet. But we will find out. Get him away, John.
In the fog there. You see that?
Yes, approach the shadow. That makes sense. Oh, it's the creepy girl. Is she playing with her puppet?
Stay on your toes. Anything could happen.
She's gonna put a... Oh. What is with them? Okay, so they can chain reaction people.
No one in the Hope is safe while you still draw breath, Joseph. You must die today. Not even your wife Amy was spared your lust to serve Satan.
Damn me if you must.
Oh my
Enough
lord.
it. Speaking of my late wife.
There is still fight in you. I must drive the devil out for the safety of everyone here.
Oh,
No.
no, what is saying?
He's behind it.
Joseph,
That preacher
do
is,
you
is
renounce
Satan.
the devil and all his teachings?
I carry no sin. I'm not a disciple
There is.
of the devil.
It is one of those things about affiliates.
Servants.
We have to stop this.
But the good news is and help Joseph. The good news is that now you've probably got about a good 30 minutes that you don't have to worry about another one again. Depending on what length it was. I don't know. Come on, get the rocks off. You guys are weak.
Help me! Look, there can be no more doubting. This is witchcraft. More stones. The devil must be crushed from within him.
Hit him!
Do not flinch. The fate of Little Oak rests in your hands.
Yeah, he ain't getting his hands dirty. Cheeky little bastard. Oh, it's gonna be horrible. Suffocating to death on dry land. Well,
What happened? Tell me.
We don't have a lot of time.
Look, John,
oh no. Grab anything.
get away from it!
Oh, a sledge?
I'm tired of running.
Are you crazy?
John grew
gotta
some
move.
balls.
Come on, you fuck! I'm ready!
Hey, that's your doppelganger. Ooh, get some, bitch! Ooh, gut check! Oh, John, my poor man. Ooh. Yeah, hit him up. Get him, Andrew. Man!
How's that feel, fucker?
Get some! Come on, just smash his head. Just curb stomp that Joker. Oh, now Andrew grew some nuts. It's like more Sparta and kicks the door open. You guys help him.
Get inside!
Ooh, got that sledge. This thing is all over you. Go, Andrew. That's my little Bez character, Andrew.
We gotta go! Like now!
Oh, yeah.
This thing is only interested in me! Get out of here! Go! I'll hold it back!
Big fucking mistake!
This is stupid! Get out of there!
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to just like straight
Is
up
it gone?
yank him out through the wood.
I don't see
Come
it.
on. Boom! Let's go grab you. Come on. This is a horror movie, essentially.
Where in God's name are we now?
Place looks like it burned down.
Oh.
Something here isn't right.
Something isn't right is this shitty town's motto.
What we got? What we got? What we got? Another postcard? Do I get permission? Who is that? Okay, that wasn't from Man of Medan or this. So I wonder if that's a reference to the next upcoming Dark Anthology game. Or maybe I'll run across that person in here. There was something behind him. Oh yeah, it's a little... How can y'all not hear the creepy little girl walking up the rickety ass stairs right now? You guys are blind, deaf, stupid. You know, it would be perfect timing if all of a sudden something jumped at the window, but you know. Missed your jump scare. Ew! What's going on, queso? Oh, nope, it's coming. It's coming. And that's gotta be like one of the creepiest freaking zombies type things. It's like a mix between like Night of the Living Dead and Splinter. I'm not going out that door, looking out that window. You guys go ahead and stand there. I'm gonna be that guy who walks away knowing something bad's gonna happen. Oh, just got to work. Yeah. I got that later on tonight too, man. Oh. That's the girl right there from the beginning of the story that had the little doll that started the entire fire, and that was something that you kind of see its hands sitting behind her. So I really think it's the preacher that's part of this entire thing. I think he's behind it. Did we get an email about that? Well, I'm assuming that they're gonna do something about the vaccinations and stuff, or do they just don't really care at that point? You get it or you don't get it. Letter from Reverend Carson, September 2071. Thank you for your letter regarding Megan. I understand your concerns and assure you that your daughter's rebellious behavior is not unusual. I have helped parents with similar issues and would be happy to help with Megan's moral guidance. Hebrews 12:11 says that all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness. Please see me right after service on Sunday so we can arrange time for some personal instruction. Reverend Carson. They're doing an office clinic for it, but they're not forcing anyone to get it. Well, I kind of feel like when they're forcing people back to work that's kind of what they're doing. I mean, granted, I don't know anything about the doctor's note yet, so I guess we'll see where that goes. No creepy zombie man out here. Good. Oh, you got that one. Man, you guys. He's back. Alright, y'all. We're pretty much getting surrounded by some nasty things right now, so, grab what items you can find and get ready to fight.
What was
Do
that?
we
Gotta be the
dare
girl.
go up
Let's
the
go find
creepy
her.
old stair? Yes, they dare. Any person who's old and read the Bernstein Bears knows exactly what I was just referencing.
She's in here.
What the hell?
Stay here.
Hey, Bigfoot, mind the goddamn vinyl, will ya?
Andrew, what's going on?
Alright, what is this thing? Oh, the old broken vinyl. Oh my god!
He knows I was about to confess all to the judge.
No,
Will
wait.
you protect me? You must.
Wait, this isn't right. No way.
I assure all gathered here today that our town will be free of the devil's grasp. Together, by God's grace, little hope will prevail. My word on it.
This court is hastily convened, but with good reason. If we are to finally rid ourselves of the evil which has infested Little Hope, then we must act today. I accuse you, Mary, of witchcraft. What say you, Reverend?
The evidence, as discovered through my investigation, is beyond question. Mary uses her puppet as a familiar to summon and serve the devil.
We have been deceived by a child, by her guise of innocence. This puppet was mistakenly used to denounce Tabitha, but it has always belonged to Mary and Mary alone. She allowed her own kin to be executed as she watched in silence.
That is not so. Liar!
Now this tainted child, this creature of Satan, has the marrow to accuse me, a man of God, of wrongdoing.
This is
It is
crazy.
you.
These people have lost their freaking minds.
It was never my intention to bring harm to this town or its people. Can you not help me?
What can I do? If I could do something to stop this, I would, but...
Now in her hour of greatest need,
I don't
this
see
child
how.
of the damned pleads once more for the devil's help.
I beg the court's indulgence. Please guide me at this time. I seek your counsel.
And Mary alone, and it is the devil's
We have to stop this. The only madness is right here in this court. Carver. He's the evil one.
Yup.
We have been swayed by malice. The truth hidden from us, but not by Mary. Reverend Carver is the one urging us to believe in the devil.
Be silent.
This is all
You'll
his
not deceive
doing.
us any longer. Your true purpose is plain to see. I will see this town purged of all evil.
You're messing this up. Carver isn't the one you should be calling out.
What must I do to bring Little Hope back into the light? I fear the Reverend and what he is capable of.
Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna
You
accuse
have
of
to
something
stop
wrong.
Carver. It's him, don't you get it? He's condemning Mary to take the heat off himself.
I know what must be done here.
You're going to kill the righteous man.
Be still. What is the meaning of this outrage?
It's a climactic moment. What's gonna happen?
What I have just learned sickens me to my core. There are serious questions which must be asked of you.
Oh, got him!
How can a man of God conduct himself in such a way? Mary, your suffering is at an end. You are free to leave.
Fool! Misled by a child! Do you not see what she is? The truth stares at you from the depths of hell, yet you see nothing! The devil's daughter has deceived you all! Not me! I see her!
Yeah.
I see her! Satan's whore! You will pay heavily for your crimes. I was one of the first to fall under your spell. Now all of Little Hope is mesmerized by you.
I have not the words. Without you, I would be dead. You saved me. I shall remember you all my days.
Yeah, dude, definitely. Like that.
But I didn't save you.
Uh-oh. I think I made the wrong decision.
You did it. It worked.
It did?
100% you made the right call. That jerk of a priest was the real bad guy.
Sure, yeah.
You were saying
I
something quite
should feel
different.
great. But I don't. I feel nothing.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Girl, don't be trying to hit on Andrew. You got Daniel.
What the hell happened?
We're all packed and ready to leave town. I think it's over.
So it looks like I may have almost made it to the end of the game with everybody alive. I lost one. But maybe it's not over yet. I don't know. Oh.
Hey! I'm talking to you. Hey! You should have stayed away. Never come back here. I'll never forget or forgive you for what you did.
I don't want any trouble, okay? We're going. And we're not coming back.
The only place you should be heading is hell, you goddamn murdering son of a bitch. That's him!
What?
Look out. That son of a bitch has a gun.
What the hell is this about?
You seem a little confused.
No, please. Wait. You don't understand.
What the hell?
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
I doubt a short delay will trouble him too much.
Got a hell of a concussion.
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
It's batshit crazy. I can honestly say I did not see this happening at all.
Hi there. How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny. Sounds like you could use a drink.
What's up, D'Artagnan?
Better not, thanks. Need to keep a clear head. You shouldn't be drinking right now. I don't think it's a good idea.
Drinking's all I got left.
This ending like completely caught me off guard. I didn't predict this at all. Samsonite! I was way off!
Hey! You motherfucker, you! You take a goddamn shot at me? Quit hiding in there!
Get away from here!
Oh yeah, I mean this is the end of the
You're in
game,
real
so
danger.
I know.
you know, if you ever plan on playing it.
You'll regret it big time if you don't
Yeah.
leave right now.
Get out here and face me like a man, you chicken shit! Hey! They're coming.
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in. It's okay. I'm gonna be just fine.
Wow. That is correct, Queso. I just hit affiliate status late yesterday. That is correct as well. Yeah, that's going to happen. Sweet. Thanks, Queso. Very much appreciated. I figure out how to get that stupid stream.
That's it.
Thing,
Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you can get a different result. Impressive. Almost survived intact. Almost. And you eventually found him. The bus driver. Maybe he can now put the past behind him.
But I didn't kill anybody, though. So, I mean, that gunshot that I did, it didn't kill anybody. So, I didn't really... I kept him alive. Of course, nobody was focused on him either, so... Dude's just crazy.
Until we meet again. Maybe in the Arabian desert. Maybe somewhere else.
Why would you mention the Arabian desert?
But we will meet again.
Aye.
At least one more time.
Really? Though that is... Wow, that sounds absolutely horrible for you guys. The entire front. Oh yeah, here on here. Yeah. Well, that is exactly what I expected from a game like this. Very dramatic and twisted ending. Wow.
Oh, what is this that I can't see with icy hands takes hold on me? I am death, none can excel. I hold the key to heaven.
Yeah, I'm thinking that you're talking about the the Being Human game that I told you about, or Heavy Rain. And no, they're not the same.
Oh, I have come to get your soul, to leave your body and leave it cold, to drop the flesh right off of your frame. The earth and worms both have their claim.
It's not letting me stop this. No, it's like a horror movie. Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Won't you spare me over for another year?
Yeah, and that was like actual like horror movie. Like it wasn't CGI. That was like straight like acting, and you made decisions on it. If I'm remembering the game that you're specifically talking about, because it's also on PC as well.
Nor age, nor youth, nor silver, nor gold, nothing satisfies me but your soul.
But a lot of the those games that I told you about originally, the Heavy Rain, Being Human, and then there was another one that you started playing. It was very much like it, but those are very much like this one in my opinion. I haven't seen that horror movie one, but now that you mention that, that might be something that I play next. Well, not next, because next on my list I got Resident Evil 8. Good old buddy bought it for me, Tater. So Until Dawn. Okay.
Won't you spare me over for another year?
I'll have to check that one out.
Oh, death, won't you spare me over for another
I've been, everybody's been just like, why have you been playing horror games lately? And like, well, first off, everybody's a little tired of Fortnite. Duh. Nobody wants to download 200 gigs worth of Call of Duty. Not this guy. And then I just don't feel like I had Halloween last year. COVID took that from me, so, you know. I'm going through Halloween now as a precursor and a oh shit, I didn't get it last year. So I'm going through my horror movies genre games. It's been fun. A dude from Mr. Robot. I don't think I've seen or heard that either. Skip to the end. Yes, give me the end. I've been sitting here waiting. Is there a video? More video? Give me some more video. I need to see. This is okay. Well, there you go. Published by Bandai Namco.
Absolutely not. We'll start believing.
Oh, this is a part of that game.
We are under attack.
This is the next one.
I don't know what. You wouldn't believe me even if I tried. Hell, I don't believe it and I was there.
In Sumerian myth, they say the souls of
That's why I said I'll see you in the desert.
underground to the House of Ashes.
Oh man, this is like straight up Lara Croft to Indiana Jones shit. Take my money, please. Oh shit, it's a spider. 2021? That's coming out this year? Oh yeah. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Same guy who played Freddie Mercury. Man. I gotta say, I really thoroughly enjoyed this game. This game was everything I hoped that it would be. Unfortunately, it's taken me a long time to play it, considering the fact that I got this last October. I did play Man of Medan. That is correct. I played it with a friend. It was, yeah. Both of these games have been really, really great, and the good thing is that they do have replay value. They 100% have replay value. Especially if you go through with friends and stuff, and you guys like really know each other well, and what decisions that you would make in that situation. It's good to see how your decisions impact the other person later on in the game, because you switch characters throughout the game. So what decision I may have made, so long as say you think very much like me, then we might be able to save that person, or we might end up dead a whole hell of a lot sooner. But you know, you got multiple playthroughs, because it's kind of like how Mass Effect, where you'd have, you know, you could have your whole team go through, or a couple would die here and there and stuff like that. You know, but the unfortunate part of Mass Effect is that it didn't have as many multiple endings as to where Man of Medan and Little Hope have a good plethora of endings. So the ending that we saw in this one was the ending that I made, where I really thought that where you came in at and everything, I was accusing the preacher for witchcraft and stuff like that back in 1692. I don't really know 100% what that outcome was. So I'll have to, or rather, I don't have to, but I'll want to play through again now that I kind of know that ending and what I should see in certain situations. I might be able to change some of the circumstances to easily get me a different ending. But I think there, between Man of Medan and Little Hope, I think there were 12 or 16 endings for Man of Medan, and I think that there was probably about another 8 or 10 for this one. Was what one of my friends was telling me, and that's just, you know, it could be very far from my numbers, but I know that there's multiple endings. So but Man of Medan was good. No, they're not tied in. They're their own individual stories. So when you play Man of Medan, it's very, very different. However, it does start off in the same sort of fashion where you're playing as. Oh, really? Okay, wow. Huh. But yeah, D'Artagnan, they're not linear together. They're very different stories. They're their own individual lengthy stories. And you can beat them. I mean, if you go plug away at it and everything, I think you can beat Man of Medan and this one in about 6 hours each, maybe 8 hours each tops. You know, if you take a break here or there or something like that. But it's to me, it's like a good, like, choose your own adventure book style game where you get some of the action and stuff in there, and the horror and the story. I mean, I really like these games for the story. You know, I really wanted to play some of those games that I had mentioned to Queso earlier on, like Being Human, because I played Heavy Rain a while back and I really, really liked that one. But now he's talking about Until Dawn. It's the same dev that made Until Dawn for these, I might be purchasing Until Dawn. Just because I really, really thoroughly enjoy these games. Rather than sitting and watching a movie, I get to actually play through it, and then my decisions, you know, my actions are going to be the thing that determines what happens. Yeah. Even with Man of Medan, the thing I liked about Man of Medan, like this one, I didn't see the ending coming at all. Until Dawn, maybe PS4 though. Well, that wouldn't stop me or anything from being able to play it online, because this works on a PS4. This works in this. And then I have a capture card on my secondary streaming PC, so I could easily route a PS4 through there. But the thing that does stop me from only playing it on PS4 is I hated their controllers. So, yeah, that might stop me. I'd end up breaking a controller, not on purpose, before I could actually finish the game. But I definitely want to see if there's a PC version of it. Yeah, I mean, I really wanted to love the PS4, because I thoroughly enjoyed the PS3. I have thought about it. But I've got obviously other obligations. You know, I need money, so always need that money. So I'm trying my side stuff here, you know, and this stuff didn't come cheap either. I thought you had already built your whole new computer and stuff, D'Artagnan. Like, you bought all the parts and everything. The only thing you needed to do is just build it up. I knew that you were looking between the GTXs and the new RTXs that were possibly coming out. Yeah, okay, so this wasn't cheap at all, any of this. Oh. Well, I mean, a 1060's not that bad. I mean, just starting out on you know, whatever, it still plays really well. You know, the 1080s at that time that you were looking were extremely expensive, so I can understand, you know, just kind of doing like a starter home, like a starter GPU. So to me, that you know, wasn't that big of a deal. But now you got those 3080s out. I think isn't there talk about the 3090s or something like that, or they're already out and it's just like hard to get one. Queso would know more about that. Yeah, those 3080s, man, like those are beastie. And yeah, D'Artagnan, a Radeon would be cheaper, and their computational outputs and stuff are doing really good against the 3000 series as well. So the only problem that you risk with going with a Radeon as opposed to an RTX or something is heat. AMD has always got a problem with heat. Like their stuff just runs hot, which is like my entire build for my streaming PC, which is my gaming PC for a while. It just gets hot, and like if I sit here and stream all night, my room is just blistering hot. It's like a damn sauna. So, you know, I try to limit my streaming and stuff to like maybe 4 hours or something throughout the night. But if you're looking for the cheaper route to go, then I definitely would go with a Radeon. 34-inch curved is FreeSync. That's a factor. Wow. Yeah, that's another thing too. Is that a lot of the monitors and stuff are starting to get better as well. I mean, there's so many things in the computer industry. I love the computer industry and stuff for what can be done with your rigs and stuff. But man, it just gets so super expensive. And it to me, it's like iPhones, where within 6 months, everybody like, oh, we got the new biggest and best thing. No, we don't. I remember when I was a kid, when I put my computer outside my window. I thought you were going to start taking a crack and be like, I remember when I was a kid back in the day. You got to cool it down, man. They didn't have a lot of that liquid cooling crap back then. I had mine right in front of a window AC unit. Oh, whoa. Yeah, we had an AC unit in my window because we lived up on the third floor of the house. So it was in the attic, and so we had 2 ceiling fans. Then we had 2 box floor fans that we had. My brother and I had like at the end of our bed, and then we had a window unit AC. And I shit you not, like during the fall time and stuff, that window unit would get our room so cold that sometimes you could wake up and you could see your breath in the room. And so when I finally got a computer and stuff, and it was, getting hot and everything up there, plus, the attic, it's just, the heat rises to it. I would put my PC in front of that just because it would just keep it super cool. But I always had to, like whenever, like nighttime hit, yeah, you're definitely just rolling up in a blanket like a freaking burrito. Yeah, it definitely sounds like the old days. Unfortunately, I don't get to have the fun of being on that shift anymore, Yeah, but Marcus would also extend our conversation by going outside to the smoke pit with me. Wow. How long did it last after that? Because that's a valid question, I feel. When you overclock something from 1.9 to 4.0, that thing is not gonna have a lifespan. Stable for what? 2 days? Wow. You don't mess with any of that crap now, though, I'm sure. Wow. Wow, that's not bad at all. They were out there rocking better chips back in the day. Yeah, you don't want to mess with a lot of stuff that they got nowadays, man. It's much more, I feel like it's much more costly these days to mess with anything and possibly mess it up than it was back then. Not to mention, you could usually get your hands on something else to replace it a lot easier. Now it's just like, oh man, I blew that up. You know what? I'm done. I'm just going to walk away. I'm done. Yeah, I actually have like buttons on my computer and stuff solely for being able to overclock them just at a press of a button. So to me it's nice. Of course, I never have to use it. I don't feel like I play anything like super heavy or graphically intensive. But maybe one of these days when I really want to up my gaming or whatever. I got some friends and stuff, some Australian friends that I talk to. They're rocking out with like the best computer you can possibly have right now. They got the 3080s and stuff like that, and everything's like just maxed out, and it's like your car. It looks really, really nice, and you just want a faster version of that car. Well, they have that. Like I look at their stats and stuff on on their Twitch pages, and I'm just like, man. Yeah. Well, that's what I was talking to you about before I jumped from seconds over to thirds. They were talking about doing the remaster. But yeah, that remaster, man, that was. I mean, that's what they said. They said that once they remastered it, they wanted to make sure that you end up having to upgrade your computer again. And when I said that, you're like, "There's no way they're going to do that. No way they're going to do that." And it doesn't surprise me because I mean that was the what's the word I'm looking for? That was that baseline. You know, how good is your computer? Can you run Crysis at the highest settings? Psh, no. Can you? No, it crashes my computer. Oh yeah, it killed my wife. Oh, getting that WRX STI. Big ballin' over there. You must be making some money. I mean, now that you got that iTill done, you're like, I'm rich, bitch. Oh, just on second shift. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Second shift gets all the cool stuff. Get pizza parties. You got a good time that you get to be at work. Don't tell me what to do, game. I connected the controller. It's right here. No. Freaking dirt. Yeah, I mean, that should have been... That was supposed to be paid off last year, so I don't want to hear that crap anymore. You and I went over that, too. It was a day that you weren't there. It's probably on a Friday. You know, since you only get to work Monday through Thursday now. Your life is just great. It's wonderful. You guys must hang out a lot. You guys are off on the same days. Did he become your new Joker to where you just take off? Like you guys actually set it up to where you guys take off the exact same days? Is that what you guys are doing now? Did he fill my role? Not cool, bro. Not cool. Disappointed in you guys. I'm not easily replaceable. With a redheaded Fabio. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, it's good that you guys are getting out and doing stuff right now. I've been wanting to kind of get out and do things and stuff, but, you know, I also don't like going outside. As soon as I go outside, I just like, I have that natural instinct that I want to smoke and drink again. And so I find that if I stay inside and keep myself occupied with everything else, I'm good. You just said a couple things that I don't like. You said golf, and then you said with me. So no, I'm just kidding. Golfing, definitely not. But no, with you, I go hang out with you. Just not golfing. I will Happy Gilmore that entire thing, and by Happy Gilmore, I mean not hitting the ball, but I will throw those golf clubs. I did stop smoking. Yeah, I stopped smoking over a year ago. I pretty much like right after COVID hit. It wasn't long after that I stopped. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to live that life. That good healthy life. That queso bandito life. I have not, but I keep seeing it for like sale on Steam, and it looks weird. It kind of reminds me of like, what's that one game? The space game that I was really excited about. I don't know. Anyway, it's that one space game with that other space game. No, it's Bulletstorm was one of them, and then like Borderlands, and then that space game that I was playing a lot of new. God, I can't remember that freaking thing. But yeah, Kyle did. Well, he didn't tell me. I ended up having to ping him because I found out through one of the other guys on the floor. He pinged me on Facebook. He was like, "You know Kyle's leaving?" I'm like, "Oh, really? Well, good for him. Good for him. I know he's wanting to get back for a while, so." Yeah, what? Okay, so you probably remember that freaking space game that like I was really into, and it had all the building and all that crap and everything in it. What was that game called? It's got VR now. Man. No Man's Sky. There you go. That's it. Yes, No Man's Sky. Yep. 100%. And yeah, they did. They added companions and then pets. Yeah. So they've been doing a lot of work on that game. It has definitely, maybe want to go back to it. And I might. I mean, that might be one of the ones that I start streaming again, because I'm trying to figure out on exactly what it is that I would like to stream more of. And I think that one of my biggest things is that I really, really like the survival games. So. Oh yeah, D'Artagnan. That's exactly the reason I wanted to get one. The only reason actually was because No Man's Sky had announced that they were going to do VR, and so I watched it when it first came out, and it was just like all the other VR where you would only see your hands and then you wouldn't see your arms and your legs and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm not doing VR unless I can see what my body looks like, and I don't even care if it doesn't look like me. I mean, first off, I don't want it to look like me. This is a fantasy. I don't need to look fat in a video game too. But it does work with the Oculus Quest. It does. Well, first off, because the Oculus Quest 2 is just like it's just like a regular Oculus at that point, but it does have the Oculus support and stuff. And for what it doesn't have support on, a lot of people have figured out how to essentially the Oculus has brought back out that Steam VR and stuff like that. So they've believe me, it's on there. And because I was thinking that I wouldn't be able to play it unless I got what was the other VR headset? The HTC, the Vive. And I was just like, I'm not buying a Vive to play that. And then that's when I started looking into No Man's Sky, and once they got everything done, then I was just like, oh, well then, yeah. I mean, now that No Man's Sky actually has your arms and stuff, so like when you get into the spaceship and everything, you actually have to lift it up, grab onto the handle and everything and lift up the thing like you're getting in an X-wing or something in Star Wars, and then climb your butt in, and then pull it down and grab onto the controls and everything. So it's really, 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 really cool. So yes, and that was the thing that they were talking about. They were wanting to bring that streaming capability back, and the reason that they did that was because so many people got ticked off because it was already on there. Somebody had already actually created it enough to do all of that in the first place, and the latency and stuff wasn't game breaking to them. They didn't have to worry about being hooked up to a cable. That was the thing that everybody liked the Oculus Quest for in the first place, is that you weren't linked to a cable. And so when they were able to do the wireless streaming, they loved it. But then Facebook shut that down, and then that's when they came out with the fiber optic cable, so that there would be no latency and whatnot. That's great for people who don't want to deal with any latency whatsoever. But at the same time, there's a lot of people out there who don't mind a couple of milliseconds of latency. Where you play on consoles, you deal with latency all the time. Not a big deal to us. You got more? You got another simulator wheel? Yeah, I really wanted that Quest 2, but the problem that I have with it is that it's tied to Facebook, and so like anytime. And granted, I don't do anything to where on Facebook, I I would get banned or, you know, shut off or anything. But man, a hoarder. Oh God. Oh Lord. I can only assume that that's the person that sits next to Queso. Oh my gosh. Getting pedals if it really sticking that guy recently. Damn. You dropping that mad money. So with that racing wheel, was that the one that you were looking at when I was still on seconds? Because that was one of the things I noticed you were looking at. It was like super, like uber expensive. I feel like that was the one that you're talking about right now as far as the realism and everything. So I'm assuming it's got that haptic feedback where it kind of forces it to where like the wheel doesn't actually give as easily as it should be given. Like it's got some fight against you. Mana hoarder. It's like Mana Ray from SpongeBob SquarePants up there. What? I mean, what? Why don't you get the super expensive stuff, man? Treat yourself. Have fun. You only live once. Right? No, I'm not. Wow. Wow. You're going to build a whole new setup and everything so your gal can just sit there and race with you? Like Days of Thunder in the same room? You guys racing and not doing anything that actually causes the sound of thunder or things clapping? We get it. Cool. You guys just race. Enjoy it. What does your gal think about your expensive gaming habit, you know, anyway? I just want to go fast. If you ain't first, you're last. Oh, please. Anything gaming wise, especially for PCs, is expensive. Okay, that stream thing is getting really on my nerves. I gotta figure out how to stop that. Probably spend more money at K. Yeah, that's also like super expensive too. Gonna go. I knew I was gonna go there. Yeah, you like that, huh? Yeah, that's pretty. It's sexy. So sexy. I rub it and a genie pops out. I'm not talking about the mic either. Let's see here. It is a sad little genie, yeah. It's like the world's smallest genie. They call him Micro Genie. The game genie's bigger than him. Yeah, I got the magic stick. Let's see here. Where is this? Here. References. There, turn that crap off. Turn that chat alert off. Alright, cool. No, as a matter of fact, you know, they actually, they sent me, a thing in the mail not too long ago where it's pretty much, I would end up making money off of it had I gone back and just traded it. They would have paid off the entire thing, and then they would have let me get a different one, like the newest one. But I was just like, why? I mean, that thing's gonna be paid off here in the next couple months, so that's just dumb. You know me. I like saving money. I don't want to spend it. Can't make money if you keep spending it. Yeah, that no car payment life. Absolutely. You know, no car payment equals more games or more PC upgrades. No, you ain't gonna get me spin. I want. Nice, nice. Living that dream life. Yeah, I had that dream life for a little bit where I didn't have any car payments and stuff, and then my car after 13 years pretty much just it would have cost me more to repair what was wrong with it than it would for a new like monthly car payment. And so I was just like, you know what? Now I'm going to go ahead and get another car. And then, of course, because I went and got a new car, which, by the way, was a car that was exactly the same cost as my 13-year-old car. So 13 years prior, I paid the exact same amount for my Saturn Vue back in the day. In fact, actually, I got my Kia Soul for slightly cheaper because I made some deals and stuff that day. So I refused to spend anything beyond like, you know, $17,000 for a car. And it's got to be new. I don't want a used one. And I'm going to talk you down. You're going to give me floor mats. And your firstborn child. Nah, man. I'll tell you right now. Baby Green has seen some better days. She hasn't gone out and about for quite some time. The last time I took her out was about 6 months ago, and I had to carry a jumper with me the entire time because it won't start up by itself. And I've replaced the battery since it's died during COVID. And then I had to go and I carried one of those little battery packs that you have in your car, and I had to jump it 4 times that day to get between my destinations and stuff. And so it's been sitting in a garage now. So I got to get it inspected in June. So I figured once I get inspected, I'll just go ahead and I'll go get a new battery and stuff a couple days before, because I got to go and drive it 100 miles because I'll fail inspection if I don't have the mileage on there. And then take it over there and get the oil changed and all that stuff and everything done. Get it inspected, you know. Yeah, I talked to him for a little bit, and he was telling me about some stuff. I know that he's gotten some other things. He's got cars like I want to go fast in. So, but you know, that's him. It doesn't surprise me. He's definitely got a spending habit, for sure. Trying to live that large life. But I don't talk to him too frequently. He'll ping me every once in a while. I think it's on Saturday or Sunday. And we'll chat. I feel like pretty much what he just does is he just uses me to kill his time for like the last hour and a half of his night before he leaves. He's got a motorcycle and a jet ski. Wow. Okay. I didn't know about those toys. Wow. Hey, guy. Let me get on that jet ski. I don't know. I mean... Which is funny, he got a jet ski and he doesn't know how to swim. So, have fun on the water. Unless he does it like in a kiddie pool or something. Oh yeah. Like he told me he went out on one of those big old pontoon boats and stuff with some of his friends and everything in the past, and he wouldn't go jumping into the deep end or anything because he doesn't know how to swim. All right, whereas like little life vests and everything, little life preserver, he's out there just like drinking his beer in a little life preserver. I was just like, oh my god. Yeah. It'd be like that little pool that was in Billy Madison. You know, that giant freaking fountain that they had in front of their house and everything that people were swimming in, jet skiing and stuff in. That's what I imagined him doing. Stop it. I don't want to stop. So they're just spraying another kid with a hose, drinking a beer. That's Daniel. Yeah, yeah. I do miss going and having a beer on occasions, but don't do that now either. So, I had all my fun back in the day. Now I'm trying to live that healthy life. I probably did enough drinking in Korea for a couple of lifetimes. So. She's a smart girl. She's a very smart girl. I agree with her. There's absolutely no reason to do that. You can go and rent jet skis and, you know, boats and stuff like that at a lot of the wharfs and things of that nature. And you don't have to worry about the cleanup and all that. It's such a time-consuming task. Me and my brother, we had a boat when we were growing up. We had a little 17-foot Boston Whaler, and it was so fun. But going out and dropping it off and stuff like that, you know, because I had the Jeep, so I was able to go and drop the boat off and everything. But when we came back and we had to flush the engine, you know, you got to clean everything up. You've got to make sure that you get all the salt water and everything off of it. It's just a giant pain. And then we had some friends who had jet skis, and we had to do the same thing with them with flushing out everything. And then, of course, obviously, you need to go and get a vehicle that's got towing capacity. And it's just another stupid thing to freaking go and spend money on. You know, if you get the more money people tend to get, they always want to go and just spend more money because they have more money. Where I'm like, oh, I got more money. I want to set more money aside. Of course, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, what, are you going to get buried with it? Probably. I'll take some with me. I stopped drinking completely. I have. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Queso. Everybody has that. Everybody. And that's not just because you were drinking. You can get fatty liver disease and everything just from eating and being fat. Drinking isn't it does contribute to that, but it's not to say that that's the cause of it. If that's what they told you, that the doctors, it's just one of those things. Like, you know, do you drink? Yeah. Well, then stop it. Okay. Well, I also eat a lot of fatty foods. You know, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, he didn't. Even with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, they can't tell the difference because a fatty liver is a fatty liver, and it causes scar tissue the longer that you have it. So the longer that you have fatty liver disease and stuff, then the more scar tissues that you'll have on it. And yeah, so non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, it's just because of how you eat. You're eating a lot of fatty stuff, which, I mean, let's be honest, every time you and I went out to eat, you weren't getting healthy things. So I think the most healthiest stuff that you ate was when we went to Subway. Oh. Yeah, now cirrhosis that's something where you definitely, without a doubt, you need to stop drinking. My father-in-law had that and he died from it. So definitely don't. He needs to stay away from it. He needs to, at that point, take your life seriously, because you're not going to have much longer of one if you keep drinking. Stay away from it. And that's a good queso. That's good. I think that COVID has had a lot of things to, you know, benefit for a lot of people. You know, there's a lot of people who've definitely gotten fat during this time frame. You know, I got heavier like right at the beginning of it, and then I lost 45 pounds. So I'm trying to get even further down there, but I'm at like a plateau right now, and I was told that I couldn't lift weights by my doctors. So yeah, I remember D'Artagnan saying that he was up in the numbers and stuff. But you know, I feel like when D'Artagnan's like letting us know that he's gained some weight, it's probably like what a girl considers herself fat. Do I look fat in these jeans, or do these jeans make me look fat? You're just fat, and it's because you gained 2 pounds of water weight. Calm your tits. And by the way, the jeans do make you look fat. You trying to eat a lot of salads and stuff these days, queso? Salad and fruit. Oh yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Like I now have clothes that fit me, but they're falling off my rear. So I actually had to go out and buy some more khakis or something. And I gotta try to find that size. So I don't want to go back because I actually had to dress up in khakis and stuff. I'm like, I'm not Jake from State Farm. What the hell am I doing? Well, then do spinach leaves. If you don't have a problem with spinach leaves or anything like that. Just don't do baby cabbages, like little Brussels sprouts and stuff. That's just no bueno. Those things are gross. Smell like freaking dude off first shift. It is, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Like, I don't understand, since we're not customer, interactions or anything, like why we have to do that. And that was one thing about that place that I really liked, and then it's just like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start doing some other things to see if I can just go. So still between working on that masters and then trying to do this stuff and a couple of other things, I'm trying to get a bunch of different ducks lined up in a row. Oh yeah, one person dog and pony show bullshit. I'm not a fan of this dog and pony show stuff. I've hated it ever since I experienced it in the military. I've never been a fan of it. The fact that we have to act like everything's a certain way when they know how things are done. And they're okay, well, we'll go ahead. Everybody's going to wear khakis and stuff now because this person's here. Why? They know that we don't interact with customers. And if you guys had anything that you could do or say, it would be like, we're not going to wear khakis because we don't interact with customers. And we can still look professional with, a nice pair of jeans on and a polo. It's more comfortable. I don't think I'll have a chance. Like, it's from what it sounded like to me, I don't have a chance. Like, I don't have an opportunity. Like, me and a couple of other guys and stuff are just stuck there permanently. So, I mean, I would try absolutely to get off of that shift onto another one, but they're not doing a shift bid this year. We asked in the beginning of the year because we had already been on since March of last year. So we asked towards the ascent of last year, and we were told by senior management that that's not happening. So, and that was to include that they were doing one for the rest of this year. So we'll have been screwed on this shift for quite some time. And it sucks because almost immediately afterwards, everybody else is like, oh yeah, you can get this promotion and stay on your shift. Are you freaking kidding me? Really? If that's not a biggest slap to the face from everybody who had to go through this process, screw you. So, no. Not one of those things that I want to deal with. But I would definitely try to, and I will try. But it's not it's pretty much, we've been told that no, me and Mirza are pretty much screwed. Like, we got no hope. I've got little hope. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it. So, it is what it is. Well, I was trying, like, I knew I was going to get thrown to thirds. So, because I knew I was going to get thrown to thirds, because somehow I am freaking, on, as far as like on a spreadsheet and everything, I'm less than everybody. So I was just like, if I'm going to go to nights, then I want to go ahead and make sure that I go to nights on a shift that I'm okay with, like a Monday through Thursday type thing or something, right? Instead of going on a weekend thing. Oh, it's okay. But yeah, I was hoping to try to get on there beforehand. So, and it's just because I got into it at that time. And I honestly, I think that they knew before Mirza and I got those positions that they were going to do that, and they didn't care. So they threw two people to the wolves really quickly, and that was just really messed up. Yeah, I just wanted the money. You know, and the money is definitely helpful. So, but I also expected that they would be doing another shift bid within that year. And when we were told at the end of last year that no, they wouldn't be doing another shift bid, and it more than likely wouldn't be for the rest of this upcoming year, like guaranteed is not coming. It's not going to happen this year. Needless to say, there were some words that were shared, and so it is what it is. I mean, I can't do anything. The only thing I could do at this point is leave. That's my only option. So that's why I'm trying to just finish off my masters now. Yeah, I looked at some of the other departments, but and I actually applied to a couple of them, but I never got. I did get word back from one of them. One of them I didn't get back any word from whatsoever. But the other one that I got word from, like we went with somebody else. And I was like, oh, so it was like one of those jobs where they already had somebody lined up and they were just posting it due to whatever circumstances, which I hate, by the way. I think that's stupid. I think if you have somebody in your department who's going to be taking over a position, there is little to no reason, literally no reason, to post that job on the job boards for other people to be able to see that. If you have to post it to the job boards as a technicality or whatever, then post it to the job boards and then post it privately. That way nobody else can see it. Make some sort of setting to where that's the case, because it's false hope. It's a lie. And that's absolute BS, because you can immediately tell when those types of positions go up and everything. If you know anybody in those departments, you already know. Oh, well, why would they hire somebody outside of that? Which, I mean, there's definitely been some instances inside of our place of business where I was absolutely astonished at how people got in those, positions. I'm still really astonished with how people got into a lot of the positions in ours. So, yeah, corporate America is right. But I don't know, man. There's not much. Like I said, there's nothing I can do. And if there was a bit, yeah, I would definitely try getting off of this shift, but I've got no hope. There's nothing I can do. Hands are tied, and Mertz and I will try if it does happen. But, he's doing more certs. He went ahead and he did the NE3. And then I was trying to jump, because if I would have done NE3, then I would have been locked in for another year. And I was like, I'm not being locked in here for another year. Like, if I can actually get a job into another department. And so I applied to other departments and no, got screwed over. Oh, yeah. That's what I feel like when it comes to the manager spots, is that there is definitely that type of thing. It's just like, you get a manager position, you get a manager position, you all get manager positions. So, what time do I go to bed? Yeah, I do work tonight. And matter of fact, I should have been in bed about well over half an hour ago, about 45 minutes ago. But since you guys were talking, I figured I'd hang out with you guys for a little bit. It's what I do. My homies. I do have my jammies on. I sleep with my baseball cap on. Yep. But yeah, I think it is that time now for me to hop up off this thing and call it quits. And I will catch you guys later. Maybe on another day. Oh, hey, by the way, Queso. So when we gotta throw down another night of Halo? We gotta finish that story. I can put it on my schedule on here. On PC, D'Artagnan. Yeah, Queso and I were playing them. We were playing this past Monday at like 1 o'clock in the morning. It was the very first one, Halo Combat Evolved. See, tomorrow morning after I get off, yeah, I've already done my schoolwork, so yeah, I could do that. I can do that for a little bit. Are you gonna be up there? Oh, that's right. You have to get up early on Friday mornings for some reason. I forgot. Yeah, I could do tomorrow morning. So I guess I'll ping you at 8 a.m. then. Is when what I'll set it for on schedule is 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Damn, 1 a.m. Yeah. I mean, if you got a Halo 1, D'Artagnan, then by all means, you're more than welcome to join us. I got no problems with that. Oh, well, what time did you want to get on, Queso? Like, what works for you? Because I think around 10. Yeah, I see you tomorrow. That would actually work. That gives me time to go down there and hang out with the wife, get her time in and stuff, and then be back upstairs. So yeah, it'll be right around 10. We'll say we'll shoot for 10, but I have a feeling it's probably gonna be closer to like 10:15. So yeah, I'll set it up on the calendar for tomorrow on Twitch stream for 10:15 tomorrow. So D'Artagnan, if you want to join, you are more than welcome to join with us tomorrow. Playing Halo Combat Evolved, very first one, and I'm putting those skulls on again. Well, I'm putting them on. We're doing that one again. Yeah, it's 4 players for the story. Always been 4 players. That's the great thing about Halo. It's another reason why I liked it so much. Yeah, I mean, I like just go ahead and buy the. They got that Master Chief collection on there. I gotta use a chainsaw at some point. I mean, it shouldn't interrupt my gaming plans, But I'm pretty sure I got your number. If not, I'm 100% sure that Queso's got it. But I'm pretty sure I've got it. So yeah, we'll shoot for 10:15 tomorrow, and then we'll do a stream and get in a couple of hours on that. And D'Artagnan, I'll send you a link and stuff, or I'll have Queso send you the link to my Twitch Discord. It does not, like, it'll have to be played on a computer. Like, it's not cross-play or anything. So if you don't have it on your computer and you're talking about getting on a console or something, then yeah, you definitely want to get it on a computer, D'Artagnan. Which I'm sure your 1060 will play that perfectly fine. No problems at all. So just make sure you got a headset and a microphone. That way we can shoot the crap and everybody can hear us freaking talking shit. And hearing kids are like, oh, got him! Yeah. Why am I streaming now? I'm not streaming now. I'm actually about to hop off here. Man hoarder. Well, I stayed on here because they were talking. So, oh, can you? Mana hoarder. Is that a D&D thing? Fucking nerd. Fucking Chrono Trigger. You're damn right. No, I said Mana Hoarder earlier on. I just don't feel like saying it. I don't like your name. The second A is silent. Yeah, I agree with D'Artagnan. I think it sounds better with Man Hoarder. Watch out, boy, he'll chew you up. He's a man hoarder. But yeah, so 10:15 tomorrow, Halo Combat Evolved. Queso and I are going to go ahead and continue the story and stream it. So, you guys want to join? Let me know, and we'll go and get back on. Why did I start streaming? I started streaming because it's something I wanted to do a while back. And so it was something I figured I'd just go ahead and get back into. I sitting here all night by myself while everybody else is asleep, it gets a little boring, and so I started picking up schoolwork, and I was doing that. But then when I'm done with schoolwork, I don't watch TV. I game, and I don't game unless I got something else really going on. So I was like, hey, you know what? I'll just go ahead and start streaming. Maybe it'll be fun. Let's see if I can make some money or something while I'm doing it. So, so far it's been fun. So I'll just keep doing it and having fun doing what I'm doing. Yeah, Little Hope was fun. I really liked Little Hope. It's been a really fun game. I'll end up streaming this one again to see so I can get a different ending. Probably in about the next month, I'll return to it. But yeah, on that note, I'm bouncing, fellas. I gotta go to bed. I'm super tired. So I've been up like way too long. So you guys have a good one. I will catch you later. And like I said, if you guys do end up getting Halo Combat Evolved on the PC and you want to play with me and Queso, we'll be on at 10:15 tomorrow morning. Later, y'all.